Because this is the spirit behind the scenes that actually opposes the destiny in people's lives. Oftentimes they get distracted because he goes, the religious spirit comes against them and they get distracted in the ring and they fight with the ring. But remember, you don't wrestle with them, you wrestle with the strategy. That's the strategy of Herod with Jesus' life. He sent the religious Pharisees to deal with him, confront him, to oppose him, to distract him, to make him angry, to make him upset. And guess what? He couldn't deal with the real problem. So that by the time he faced Herod, he would be all roused up. And you know what? He wasn't. Because he was at calm. He was at peace. He knew something that none of them knew. And that's that one thing that kept Jesus on course the whole time while he was walking this journey. And so, the other strategy that Herod uses is found in Matthew chapter 14, when Herod, the same Herod Antipas, wanted to kill John the Baptist. But how does he do it? Political strategy. The way to kill a prophet is use the spirit of Jezebel. That's another strategy. These are just dark strategies. But behind the scenes, it was Herod. Herod wanted to kill him. It says in Mark chapter 6 and Matthew chapter 14, he wanted to kill John the Baptist because he married his brother's wife. Herod Philip had a wife. Herodias, he married her. And next thing you know, John the Baptist had a problem with it. As a prophet, he began to say, this is not right. And it says Herod wanted to kill him. But you see, the political spirit wants to look good while it does it. So in the spirit, it causes a strategy to come forth. So there's Herodias, which is no question at all whatsoever possessed with the Jezebel spirit. There's no question about it. She was a walking, talking, breathing expression of the Jezebel spirit in the time of Jesus. And this expression is still alive. And you might say, well, Jesus died on the cross and he took care of it. Absolutely he did. But why in the book of Revelation chapter 2, Jesus goes to a church and he addresses that church and he says, there's one thing I have wrong with you, and that is you tolerate the Jezebel spirit who calls herself a prophet and seduces my servants in sexual immorality. And you tolerate it. And he says, I have this one problem with you. If this spirit does not repent, he goes, because of this reason, this person, result, there's no children, there's death, and you're in a sick bed unless you repent. This is Jesus talking, visiting a church in the New Testament post-cross, the resurrected Christ. There was a Jezebel strategy operating against that church post-resurrection. Hello? So what I'm talking about is relevant today. A political strategy is always operating when a Jezebel spirit is opposing your life. Always.